Everybody, welcome to the Dumpstat, aka my channel. I am Dragon underscore Teacup, aka Christian, aka your Dumpie Master for the evening. And tonight we're going to be playing some Daggerheart. We're trying out something new. Daggerheart, for those who don't know, was made by Darrington Press, the guys behind Critical Role, and it's D&D adjacent, but very different. Main big difference is you use 2d12 instead of a d20. It's way easier to die. You're not quite demigod status. But tonight we're going to be doing a folk horror campaign, the first of 4 sessions, and we have a lot of guests with us tonight to do this fun session with. Before we get into that, I am going to give a little bit of lore on Minthaven and the Ashwood. From your character's perspective, hundreds of years ago there was a great apocalypse that left your former civilization in ruins. Cities have begun to pop up all over your world, taking refuge in the ruins of former cities. No one remembers exactly what happened, but it was called the Great Awakening. Your village is one of those. Welcome to Minthaven, formerly a college campus. Wild mint grows like weeds, vines cover the buildings, and everyone kind of just lives everywhere, outside, in trees, in former dormitories. There's probably somebody sleeping in the old library. Fresh from the weekly downpour of rain, buckets are being gathered to collect the water left behind, and the sun shines on the dewdrops sparkling. It's truly a paradise. Whether you wish to explore the hidden mysteries before the Great Awakening and the library turned pub, fondly called the Fireball, after one too many magical accidents, or relax at a former quad where a statue of a beautiful human woman in a business suit stands, or collect fruits and vegetables at one of the greenhouses, there's always something to do. Disputes were formerly solved through the village chief, named Clover, and his right-hand ranger, the Infernus Arthur. However, disputes are now solved through a recently inputted court system, though many still prefer to solve their disputes simply by retreating to the fringe of Minthaven, the Ashwood Forest. With birch bark trees that have peeling bark like bone, just stretching as far as the eye can see, it is a relatively safe space, spare local wildlife like bears and wolves. Many do call this forest home. A pervasive fairy tale has sprung, being told to children to keep them from the Ashwood at night. Never wander where shadows creep. Mist will steal what you can't keep. Ashwood stirs when the sun is gone. The Warden awakes and watches on. Eyes that burn, a hollow stare. Hands of bone to drag you there. In the forest lose your way. And with the Warden, you will stay. A being of bone and rot is used to scare kids from entering the Ashwood at night. Through the forest to the north is perhaps the biggest city in modern times, simply named Bloomington. Though our adventure does not take place here, potentially some players may hail from this city of progress. Speaking of our players, they are just living their daily lives right now, and all of them have a reason to enter the Ashwood later tonight. A night like any other. I'm sure nothing's gonna go wrong. Let's meet our players. We'll start Logical.
Oh, shit.
Nice to meet you,
Me
Logical.
scrambling to put up. I am Logical, or Logicalyew. You can find me at twitch.tv/Logicalyew. I am tonight playing Dole, what I am calling a Guman. He's a goblin human assassin. You can find him normally taking jobs to rout out corruption and evil. He is an assassin with a conscience. He, this week, or today, is in a garden with one of the other members of the party.
Perfect. We'll introduce Marin as well.
Alrighty. Hello, I'm Zira, and tonight I'm going to be playing Marin Meadowhawk. She is a Firbolg druid, Circle of Renewal. She is a former wild child, grew up in the Ashwood outside of Minthaven, ended up joining eventually because there's good things to be found in towns, namely conversation, a lack of parents, and decent booze. Right now she's working as a herbalist. She's taken over a corner of one of the old greenhouses to grow plants, and is, today after the great flooding, enjoying spending some time in the garden and talking with our local human friend.
As we zoom away from the two of them, we're going to jump over to Alex.
My name is Aelxbomb, misspelled, of course, because I am incredibly dyslexic, and I am your local friendly D&D streamer. I also write TTRPG books, and I have a TTRPG newsletter that goes out monthly that is super duper fun, and and I do YouTube and all that kind of stuff, but this is kind of my gig. And I am playing a fungrel named Dari, who is unlike any other character that I've ever played, except for the fact that he is a bruiser and a brawler, and I always play brawlers and barbarians. He is an abject failure. He is the loser of Minthaven. He never did anything with his life. He just got high off of mushrooms, traipsed around the forest a little bit, trying out interesting different flora and fauna. He likes to eavesdrop on people's conversations to find out the goings-ons in the town. Not that he really does anything with it. That all kind of came to a head in his life whenever he met Roro or Rosen. Rosen is a little girl that you'll meet in a minute, and whenever Dari met her, he felt hope for the first. In secret, Dari is actually a very, very depressed character, and whenever he met Rosen, he felt hope for the first time in his life, and so now we are going through a time of self-discoverance and change in his life, and finding the meaning of life. And he is currently hanging out with Rosen in the meadows of the Ashwood.
Well, that's a perfect segue over to meet Rosen.
Hi, everybody. I am Lupine. I am playing Roisin tonight, and I am not any kind of streamer, so I don't have anything to plug here, but Roisin is a 6-foot-tall wolfkin whose fur is a lush curly tapestry of various shades of crimson that is meticulously brushed and braided. She is a guardian of the stalwart subclass, and as my lovely friend Dari just finished saying, we are hanging out in the mint meadows of the Ashwood among the animals where Roisin is much more comfortable. She has a much more wolf-like appearance than her other members of her clan, and for that, especially among the kids her own age, she has been ostracized and bullied a lot. And she also has a transformation that when she becomes a full werewolf, she gets bigger and stronger and more wolfy than ever. And so she got called a cursed child a lot and was alone a lot and ended up in the Ashwood among animals to try to find friends. And one day, out in the woods, she found a circle of mushrooms, and she said to the circle as I don't know if this is going to work, but it can't hurt, right? She just wished with all her heart, all I really want is a friend. And Dari appeared, and he's been her best friend ever since.
Yay.
That's so cute. What are the two of you doing in this meadow?
I would assume I am chasing rabbits, trying to get them to be my friend, and Roisin is laughing at me because Roisin's just friends with the rabbits already.
As you chase,
I think that's probably true.
As you're chasing these rabbits around, and we zoom out and go across town to Bucket.
Hi, I am Baxelfic. Everyone just calls me Bax usually. But I am playing Bucket, also known as Bureaucratic Universal Courtroom Intelligence Technarch, also known as Bucket. He was a lawyer in another city. I don't think we ever actually came up with a name for the other city, did we?
Bloomington, the city to the north.
That was it. So he was a lawyer unit up north, prosecuting lawyer unit. And due to some magical shenanigans, he was banished and ostracized and sent out into the world. And he kind of felt a little bit lost. And then he came across Minthaven. He'd never been to another town before and realized that this town had absolutely no courts and no way to deal with criminals. So he just kind of set up a courthouse and became like a pseudo judge almost, and he's the one who implemented the new court system that people aren't really taking notice of at the moment. It's usually just one guy. I think we named him Carl, who just keeps going over and complaining, usually about Dari and Dole.
Fair enough. Is that where we find you right now?
Yeah, I'm literally just going through Carl's daily notes because he hands me like dossiers and dossiers of just all the different things of like he's noticed that aren't quite up to code. Just like the grass is too long in this area. Somebody did not push the cart in the right way. Things like that.
Fair enough. Perfect. So those are well, they're not heroes yet. They're just everyday people living out their lives in Minthaven. Marin and Dole, you guys are hanging out in a greenhouse and you are having a conversation.
So that the last poison I made with those herbs, wonderful. The guy dropped before he even knew what hit him. Hey, I'm heading to the Ashwood tonight. I got some job to help find some missing people. You got anything that I might be able to use on this weird supposed dead bone flesh monster that drags you into the woods by your toes?
I'll admit that poisons don't tend to be the way to go with monsters. I could recommend fire. Fire tends to work very nicely on things. But
don't know how to make a fire poison.
Well, it's been raining so long recently. I walk over to an old cupboard, old lab materials stashed in it. Open it up, take a rummage around, and pull out a little stick. You see, trees around here actually are quite nice. They make pitchwood if you leave them for long enough. This at least burns very nicely, especially when everything's wet, like right now.
Interesting. Huh. Well, I mean, to be fair, they're not normal poisons. They are magical poisons in nature. At least one of them is. Think that would work? I don't have that much experience with undead, but you tell me to get into a guy's house and... Yeah.
Does it have a house? I hadn't heard that
part of the legend. I would assume it does. Where's it going to drag you by your toes to?
That's a good point. I don't remember very many houses out there.
Maybe a cave?
Chicken legs? Little hut?
That would be terrifying. Oh, I don't like that imagery. Do you see how small I am? And he is very small for... So, just to describe what this guy looks like, he has a large round goblin face, large goblin eyes, but human skin tones, except for he has like sharp goblin teeth, and every once in a while you can see like green on like the tips of his fingers, where it goes from nice tan olive to green, and like the tips of his ears are green. It's very off-putting and very unsettling when he's just staring at you. If there's a house on chicken legs, I'm chicken feed.
Marin peers down at you from about, I think, 7'6" for a firbolg, and says, "I do forget about that sometimes."
Yeah.
Maybe
right?
stilts? Have you ever used stilts on a job before?
No, but that's interesting. Why are you going to the Ashwood?
Oh, my dad's. It's that time of the month again, and after the rain's always a nice time to be in the woods. So I figured I'd time a little bit of a medicine delivery for then. I'm sure nothing's gone wrong out there.
Oh, I'm sure.
As you guys are chatting there, you see you're in a greenhouse, so it's just like glass everywhere. You see an Infernus man that you recognize as Arthur. He's clad in green, just like wrappings all over his body, and he's covered in dirt and muck. He's got his head kind of wrapped up as well, with his horns sticking out of the top of them, and he's got a big pack that he slings over his back. He's holding it one-handed. He walks up to the greenhouse and opens the door. The pack, you hear like a jingling sound, kind of like metal bumping together in it. He walks past you guys. He regards you barely, just goes, He walks over to a plant, pulls a tomato off, bites it, looks at you guys, goes, huh, and turns to go and leave.
Always lovely to see you, Arthur.
Yeah,
It's nice having a quiet roomie.
Nice to see you guys. Yeah. Just got back from the Ashwood, found some stuff. Yeah.
Oh, what'd you find? We're going there tonight.
Ah, yeah. You got to be careful out there, knife. I think there might be something out there. I found some like dead raccoons. Yeah. They're like heads torn off. Not good. I'd avoid it. Yeah,
Did anything eat the heads?
They're about the size of you, Dole. Big raccoons, big uns, big. Yeah.
I just look up at Marin and I pretend like I pop off my head. Oh no! Hey, I don't like the sound of my head being unscrewed.
Yeah, I'm sure there's just raccoon. You're not a raccoon. You don't smell like one. Sure, you'll be
It's
fine.
true. You don't.
Oh, okay, thank God. Otherwise, the guy that sold me that perfume is gonna have a very interesting meeting in a minute.
Yeah.
That's why you smell of beaver.
Is
Okay.
weird.
Beaver
Weird
blends.
smell.
Very useful.
All right, fellas, it's been lovely. I like to keep my conversations short, so I'm gonna take off. I got a meeting with Clover. I gotta get him some of the stuff I found. All the best, eh?
Right?
Enjoy your day.
Careful out there. He just stares at you uncomfortably as he walks, opens the greenhouse, and keeps eye contact with you as he walks down along the glass.
I like him. He's very chirpy.
So do I.
Cut over. As you guys continue your conversation, we cut over back to Dari and Rosen hanging out in the meadow with Dari chasing around some rabbits. What are you guys chatting about?
I can't do it. Why are you so good at this?
Chasing them isn't really. The rabbits are quiet people. You know, when you speak rabbit, you can't even yell. So, like, you're chasing them with your big self, and you're making a big thundering. Stop chasing them. Maybe that'll help. And just like bend down a little bit. She comes over and is like showing him to bend down closer to the ground with him. And it's just like, now put your hand out like this.
Okay.
And just do a little.
Okay.
And see, look, they're turning back around. They're not so scared now. See, he's
Are the
not so
rabbits coming?
bad, guys.
Can you roll me, Dari? I'm going to get you to roll me presence. Okay. So you're going to roll 2d12,
so
add the numbers together.
Okay, I got an 11 on my hope die and a 3 on my
fear dice.
Shit die. I forgot what it's called.
Your shit dice. So
I rolled a 14 with hope.
Exactly. So you can add a hope to your character sheet there, and you see this little rabbit that you were chasing kind of gets curious, and you see its little nose twitching a little bit as it starts to hop closer to you, and it fully just hops right into your hand, and then just falls asleep.
You just gotta get on their level.
He is a statue. He is like, I imagine that fungi, they can like stand incredibly still because they're fungus, and so he is just frozen, like holding this bunny. And again, all what he's thinking in his mind is like, I think he would say this out loud. He'd just be like, "This is one of the coolest things I've ever done, Roro." And he is just thrilled.
This is cute. Can you imagine just being in the wild, a freaking bunny jumps in your head? As you guys are standing there, you hear a voice from behind you. Hey! Hey! What are you guys doing? Hey! Hello?
Dude, shut up. I have a bunny.
Hey! What? I want to see.
I turn my head around really fast. What? Who is it? Who do I see?
You see this little shithead kid that hangs around the village. He's one of those kids that doesn't have any friends but tries to be friends with everybody. He's just a little human dude. And he's like, "Hey, I want to play with the rabbit too."
Roro, tell him what to do. And then he just goes back to holding the rabbit. Tell him what to do.
She turns her very wolfy head and looks at this obnoxious kid, a little humanoid, and shows her teeth, and she says, "Get lost. That's what you do."
Wait, did he make fun of you?
Probably. He's human. I'm not.
Get lost.
Can you roll me presence?
That is a 12 with hope.
You growl at this kid, and you see he kind of takes a small step back. You see like a little bead of sweat go down his cheek, and he goes, "Well, you're not even that scary, Rosen. Did you know that? You're nothing compared to the Ashwood Warden."
Yeah, the Ashwood Warden would piss his pants if Roro got to him, okay?
Nuh-uh.
You need to go.
Nuh-uh, I saw him. I saw him.
Yeah, sure, yeah, saw him.
I did.
Oh, yeah? What color is he?
Well, his skin is gray and his clothes are red. And he's got a cool hat.
You're wrong. He looks back at Roro. I have no idea. No, you're wrong.
No, you're wrong. This is what he looks like. Okay, I saw him. Okay, I went in the woods on a dare. And when I went in the woods, there was this mist. And then he was there. And there was this weird sound. And it got really, I was gonna be scared. And then I decided to be brave instead. So I just walked away normally. And didn't even pee. Not even.
Wow, I'm so proud of you.
I don't even
You're
like
such a
you
brave
guys.
little
You're
boy.
So rude. You won't even let me play with your rabbits. He walks away. He like kicks some mint up as he walks away.
Do you think he actually saw the Warden?
I don't think he didn't pee his pants if he saw the Warden.
I know, right? He definitely peed his pants. There's no way.
For
Turns
sure.
around and all the bunnies have scattered. And he's like, "Oh, the bunnies are gone.
They love the mint.
Okay.
And now you know how to talk to him.
Here, bunny, bunny, bunny."
There are no rabbits around. They've all gone into their holes. And as you pick the mint, we cut over to Bucket. Bucket, there's a very, very irate man standing in front of you right now.
Is it Carl?
I'm imagining the courthouse is like an old theater that's been repurposed. Because this is an old college campus. So these doors blast open, and you see this little halfling man come waddling down. He's got like a handlebar mustache, and he's balding on the top. And he's just holding a list of papers. And he comes up and he goes, "This is unacceptable. This is unacceptable. I declare. Bucket, are you here?"
Carl, I am here. What is it?
"Bucket, you wouldn't even believe what I saw. I saw Marin and Dole. I saw them in the greenhouse, and I saw them take goods without payment. I saw it. I know I saw it.
Carl, you know that Marin works in the green, right?
He might work there, but that does not mean you can get sticky fingers and take what you want. It's not allowed. I declare it's bad. It's all bad. They should be
most
banished.
of the growing. It's his produce.
For the village. It's for sharing. What about my produce? What about my needs? I'm gonna
Do you
starve."
use the greenhouse?
What?
Do you use the greenhouse at all?
We all do. It's where our fruits and vegetables come from. Are you mad, man? I guess you might not need those as a robot, but
Yes,
Still.
I don't use it. Why would I care?
you're a judge. How could...
Has he been brought before me? How can I cast judgment on someone who isn't even...
Easily, I did it. I don't know, what are you, Grace?
Yes, and I have to listen to your complaints.
Yes,
all
you-
the time.
That's your job.
No, my job is to judge people that are brought before me as a court system. I explain this to you daily. I am not just a suggestion box for you. I may be made of metal.
I did make you this. He pulls out a box that says suggestion box on it. It's already full of ideas.
Are they all from you, Carl? Are they all from you, darling?
No.
Are you lying to me, Carl? 'Cause I can
Yes.
get you arrested.
What? What? No. You can't.
Go.
This is unjust. I dare say.
Tell you what, Carl. You run along and hand me that report, and I'll deal with it.
Fine. All right. Here's a list of the goings-on that I noticed around Minthaven today. Okay? It's very important
Thank
you
you,
read
Carl.
this list.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now I'm gonna go.
No lying to me again, or else I will put you in jail. You understand?
Do we have a jail? Did you make one already?
It's in progress. I'll probably have it finished by tomorrow. Anyway,
I thought we just had a timeout quarter.
I'll make a jail.
That or banishment. Okay.
See that trapdoor in the floor of the theater? That's the jail.
Oh, I don't like that. I'm quite scared of the dark. Okay. Well, I'm sorry if I misled you in any which way, shape, or form. I'm gonna go now. Okay.
Very good, Carl. I should probably explain what Bucket looks like. So basically, he's a white and gold, like, robot. No face whatsoever. He has, like, little glowing, like, vent ports that, like, all throughout his body from where the joints have been, like, built, and it's like you can just see energy, like, flowing through him. And he's covered, like, white robes with a white hood. And then he has Bucket written, but it's B and then UCIT, but there's periods in each one, blazing on his chest.
He leaves you with this incredibly detailed list of the goings-ons that's happening throughout Minthaven today. It is just as big and cumbersome as all the others. What would you like to do? Now, you've got this entire theater to yourself.
I'll be reading through, just see if there's any, like, ones that are, you know, petty, like, super strict HOA level stuff. And just go for, like, the major ones.
You got it. I'm going to get you to roll knowledge, and this is to analyze and comprehend.
That's a 3 with hope.
3 with hope. You're cycling through it, and you're just going, it's just another nice day in Minthaven. You see that there's a lot of complaints about this guy named Bantor. He's a dwarf who's running like a weapon shop, and he's got a gruff attitude. For whatever reason, he went on a huge rant about him today that took up about 20 of the pages that he gave you.
Oh my lord.
Bantor, I'm so sorry about this. You're a good man.
It's everyone. There's a solid page on this one kid that's just really annoying. Nobody knows his name. He just shows up.
Is that the kid from earlier? It's this child.
We will cut back over to Dole. Dole, you've probably left the greenhouse at this point. What are you going to do with the rest of your day?
Well, the first time I do is I'm going to see a man about selling me some beaver gland juice.
You could probably get some at the Fireball, the local pub.
Okay, so I'm going to head to the Fireball, and I want to specifically find this person so that they can make me a foul-smelling concoction that I can give to the guy that sold me the perfume that I put on that I have apparently been informed smells like beaver ass.
You walk into the Fireball. You see this is a very large library, so there's floor-to-ceiling books with ladders that reach up to the tops of the ceiling so people can reach up high, multi-storied, and in the direct center there's this big open area where what would be in our time the place you would check out the books has since been changed to be a haphazard bar. There's desks that have been pushed in awkward ways and chairs. The smell of old book and dust is in the air, and you see a big turtle man is polishing a glass when you walk in. There's a couple patrons who are just laying around drinking whiskey, even though it's probably like noon, not paying you much mind. And you walk up, and you know this is Larry, and he's specifically called a Galapa, which is a turtle person.
Hey there, Larry, how's it going?
Yeah, it's going good. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good. Hey, say, is Larry around?
You looking for Larry? I am Larry.
Yeah. No, the other Larry.
Where did you get alcohol this early, my friend?
I pat and move a little. It to him it's probably small. To me it's like giant flask. I haven't even touched this yet. No, not you, Larry. LA''. Larry.
Oh, the other guy.
The other guy. Yeah.
He pulls a really big flask out from his shell. Takes a big drink, puts it back in.
Never. Okay. No. Hey. So, have you had any rumors about this? About this this Ashwood?
Oh yeah, everybody knows who the Ashwarden is. He's the zombie in the woods that drags you to your death and steals your soul. And I don't know, nobody's really seen him. He's just a myth. Why are you, a grown man, worried about that? That's weird.
I'm not. I got a job. I need to go find some people that are missing in the woods.
You're gonna go smelling like that?
That's what I need to find the other Larry for. He sold me a bottle of Cologne that I didn't apparently understand what it was.
That's your mistake. You got the Cologne and you should have gotten cologne.
Oh, yeah, that's what it is. The Cologne. Yeah, the cologne and the Cologne. I get it mixed up all the time.
Oh man, they're spelled so different.
My bad. Well, can I get let's see. Let me guess what's on the menu. Whiskey.
You want whiskey?
Yeah, can I get some whiskey?
Okay. He pours you a little glass of whiskey. You throw him a couple gold. He pours himself a whiskey. One for you, one for me.
One for me. I'll take it. Drop her back.
Drops it back. When he puts it down, he leans really close and he goes, I don't think Larry likes you.
I'm getting that feeling that Larry probably doesn't like me. But I'll go talk to him. Don't worry, I'll be really nice and friendly like I always am. As I show my goblin teeth.
I don't believe you. We'll cut over to Marin there. Marin, where did you go after you went to the greenhouse?
Marin spent some time cleaning up. She is currently about as covered in dirt as our friend Arthur is. And after thinking about it for a bit, it is kind of weird to have a bunch of raccoons with their heads torn off in the forest. She's going to take a brief check around the outskirts and see if anything smells off. And I'm going to spend distress and transform into a cat for a little bit.
Nice. Yeah. You turn into a cat. What does your cat look like?
It is lanky, gray, and very long-furred. Kind of looks like a skinny Maine Coon.
Nice. You go walking around the perimeter of Minthaven, the mint tickling your little cat paws and itching your nose as it hits your extra strong senses. What specifically would you like to try and look for?
Well, let's go for any more mysteriously dead wildlife.
Sure. I'll get you to roll instinct, and I'll give you advantage on this roll because you are a cat. So advantage in Daggerheart, you roll a d6 and add that to your total.
15 with hope.
You go walking around the perimeter, kind of scouting around. There's a bunch of people who don't realize that you're Marin, and they go and they try and pet you a whole bunch. And it's a really nice day. Eventually, you start making your way around the field, and you come across a dead giant rat, and you see that it is it looked like it was wounded and then started crawling towards the town, as if it was trying to seek refuge, and it died just on the edge of town. And you see that it has a long gouge in its side, in its belly. However, it smells really good because you're a cat.
Marin was raised in the wilds. Marin doesn't have many compunctions about this. Marin is also currently a cat.
I think Marin found lunch.
Hey, it's great. And then I can find a spot to take a cat nap.
Perfect. You go and you start chowing down, but you do note this really long claw. Looks like it was by some sort of like cat or wolf-like creature. And
well, that's not too suspicious.
We'll cut over to Alex. Alex, what are you doing after hanging out in the meadow?
I probably would look at Roisin and be like, okay, we can either look for and hear me out. A possum. Or we can go back in town and go get a drink. What do you want?
The possum is so much better. Let's go. Say less.
We're going deeper into the woods, even though this kid clearly just told us shit. We're going deeper into the woods to find a possum.
I love it.
You said animals, and she's all over it. Let's go.
That was clearly a threat by the DM. We're going deeper in the woods.
No, it's fine. What do you mean? Everything will be great. The woods are safe. I promise.
The woods are so safe.
100%. Yeah, you start to go into the woods, searching for a possum, an incredibly specific task. And you hear a whistling coming from up ahead. It's somebody whistling a happy tune.
God damn it, there's humans.
Well, don't they just always come and ruin everything fun?
Do you want to look for the possum?
Yeah.
All right, we go.
You are sure you saw it, right? And it wasn't one of your funny dreams?
I don't know, man. I did take mushrooms today. I did. I mean, it's what makes the bunnies so cute.
Oh boy.
The birch bark trees are peeling on their own. The mint just grows past your face.
Mint starts growing on me. No, I think it's worn off. No, I think possums. At least I heard possums have a prehensile tail, and that means you can hold them by the tail, and it's safe for the possum.
Is that how that works?
I think so.
I haven't run into a possum before, so I'm not sure what we're looking for, but I thought you seem like you know what we're looking for. I wanted to see a cool new animal.
Well, okay. Well, I would assume possums live in the forest, and they would live under the dead trees, right? Like in the hovels under the dead trees. So that's what I was gonna go look.
I'll say, as you guys are trying to find this possum, though, you can roll me instinct. However, rolling a group roll in Daggerheart's a little different. So I'm going to ask one of you to be the leader for this roll. And that's usually whoever has the highest instinct.
+1 in instinct.
0. So she's the leader.
Okay.
Dari's the leader.
Dari, you're going to lead. So first, Roshan, you're going to roll instinct. And if you pass the roll, you're going to give Dari a +1. If you fail the roll, you're going to give Dari a -1.
Okay.
Fascinating.
I got a 21 with fear.
A 21 with fear. Because you're helping... this one I'm not 100% sure on, but usually when we do group rolls, I only count it for the main person. So if you roll with hope or fear on a group roll, I'm going to say it doesn't count for the hope or fear mechanic.
That is how that works.
Sweet.
Okay,
I thought I was right. However, Dari, you're going to roll instinct with a +1 bonus because Roshan is helping you.
Okay, so on my fear dice, I rolled a 6. On my hope dice, I rolled a 4. So I rolled a 10 +1 and 11 with fear.
You roll an 11 with fear. You
Not an instinct roll. I'm sorry, Lupine.
You guys start spending the next probable hour trying to track down this possum. You catch some feet prints here. You catch, oh, those claw marks look like a possum over there. And then you see it. You see it down the path. It's maybe about 90 feet ahead of you. You see a little possum, its cute, ugly head looking up at you. And as quick as you can blink, a shadow goes running just out of a bush, grabs this possum, and you can't even get what shape this thing is, and just goes taking off, and you just hear as whatever creature just grabbed this possum goes running away with it, leaving a light blood splattering on the ground behind it.
Okay, was that
Immediately grabbing the back of Dari's clothes, like, don't you dare think about going after that thing.
Was that the drugs? Was that the drugs? I don't think that was the drugs.
No, I saw that one too, Dari, and that's why
Okay.
you're not gonna get to chase it.
Okay, let's go back.
As you turn around to head back, you notice a light mist creeping along the ground. And we'll cut over to Bucket.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Oh god, what have I found?
Bucket, what are you up to right now?
I feel like after dealing with the mind numbingness that is Carl's dossier, I
Alright.
think I'm going to have to go with the I in my name and go for the investigate route and just investigate, I suppose.
Well,
If I can find any happenings in town.
sure, yeah. You go walking out into the town to just try and see what's going on. It seems like a normal day. As you stand out in the middle of like a courtyard and kind of look around going, where should I go? What should I do? Two things of note. One, you see Arthur, the tiefling that we were talking about earlier, heading up towards the main campus with his big bag on his back. And 2, you see coming down the laneway, oh my gosh, what was this guy? You see Clover, a Qatari man. So he's like a cat person. So he's just this really lithe, skinny guy with cat ears, and he's whistling away as he walks, heading in the same direction as Arthur. Those seem to be the main things that are sticking out for you. But you do also see down the laneway, you hear metal being struck over and over again, and you know that's where Bantor's shop is.
I think first of all, I'm going to go over to Clover.
Sure. You go walk to Clover. He's just whistling, just and he goes,
Clover, my good man.
Hey, Bucket. Hey, brother. How's it going, buddy? Oh,
I love it. Clover, I'm glad I caught you. We really need to do something about Carl. That man is insufferable.
Oh, yeah, Carl, man, I'm so glad you're here, because when I used to have to lead the village and Carl was at my place every day, that sucked. That's why when you came, I was so happy.
I am very well aware of how much he sucks. I have got... If you're in need of firewood for your place, I have all of his dossiers right here.
Oh, cool. Weird how he's the one who makes paper for the entire village.
I really think we need to find a new paper mill, because that man is insufferable. We just need to get rid of him. I don't mean kill him. I just mean exile him, bring him. We'll take him to Bloomington. They love him over there.
If you can get him out, I'll back you up. 100%. Listen. Actually, speaking of Bloomington, I was just talking with a representative from them. I was in the Ashwood and I just met up with a guy. We're doing some tradings for some stuff. They're gonna give us more like supplies and stuff to make Minthaven better. Isn't that great?
Oh, fantastic. You didn't happen to mention me at all, did you?
Oh no, I did. I asked them. One of the things I wanted to get you was a gavel.
You didn't mention my name, did you?
No, I don't. I just said that we got a new judge in town, a robot with a lot of like magical powers, who's a really cool guy, and that he doesn't have a gavel.
Oh, that's the relief. Thank you so much for not mentioning me. Also, thank you for the gavel. Do you know when about it'll be here?
He pulls out a gavel. It's just this simple wooden... It's not even a real gavel. It's like the toy that you would use to hit a xylophone with.
Yes.
He's like, yeah, buddy.
I thought about as much. All right. Thank you so much, Clover. I really appreciate it. One of the things mentioned in Constellation's report, actually, I want to bring that up for you. A couple of people were thinking about going to the Ashwood tonight, and I heard about it through Carl's things. I was just wondering, which would be the best direction for them to go into?
The best direction to go into the Ashwood?
Yes, I want to try and be a safety precaution or just make sure they're okay, you know.
I mean, most people go to the north, I guess. That just seems to be the direction they go. It's a big wood, man. Like, it's just trees. We're kind of like secluded here.
Okay, thank you so much. You have been a big help, Clover. Thank you so much. And I'll take my leave now. And
I do have something. Maybe you want to see where they're gonna go. Is that the goal?
No, I just want to see which direction they're going to go in, so I can try and like intervene or maybe offer some protection. Things like that, you know.
Oh, okay. Come with me for a sec, buddy. He takes you into this really big building, and you start ascending up of these stairs. There's vines and like just dust and dirt and grime as you ascend up, going up about 15, 16 stories. Eventually, you end up in the top of this building, where he opens a door into a very simple, clean room. He's got his bed in the corner, but you notice that each of the walls has a really big window. And he says, "Welcome to the bird's nest." You can see everything from up here, buddy. If you want to take a look, yeah, feel free. We can always hang out.
I'll just take a step towards the window. I can't stop long bucket. Clover, I have rounds to make, but I will take a look out the window.
Sure. As you take a look out the window, I'm gonna say roll instinct and tell me what specifically it is that you're trying to see.
I'm just trying to see if I can see anyone kind of gathering in that direction, or anyone in within viewing distance of the direction they're all going to be going.
Okay. Roll me instinct.
That's a 9 with fear.
Fear. You start to take a look around and you notice a little human kid walking all alone, and he starts chasing after a rabbit for a moment, and the rabbit runs away. And as the rabbit runs away, he goes running into the forest, chasing after the rabbit.
Oh no. There's a kid, there's a child that's just gone into the forest. Clover, I'm afraid I have to go. I have to deal with that. You understand? Of course.
He turns around, he's about to light a blunt, and he's like, "Oh, yeah, buddy, you do you."
Oh, okay. You do you too. And I'm just gonna bolt out of there.
See you, friend. You go running down the new meaning to the Ivy League. Sorry, somebody commented that. You go running
That's
down.
hysterical.
You go running down the stairs and go chasing off towards this kid. And we'll cut back to Dole. Dole, you've just been drinking with Larry number 1, the turtle person, trying to find Larry number 2.
Am I hearing any scuttlebutt of anything going on? That was the other reason I wanted to come here. Even though it's midday drinking, I want to see if there's anybody that's maybe drinking to forget.
Anybody who's drinking to forget. That is the most specific wording I've ever heard. Okay. Well, I guess roll me instinct and roll me knowledge, actually.
14 with... Oh, shit. 14 with fear.
A 14 with fear. I'm racking up the fear, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm a little scared, guys.
You start to look around, and rather than listening for words, because everyone's keeping to themselves and just drinking kind of alone, you see one person who's got like downcast eyes. You recognize this as Esmeralda. And Esmeralda is an elven woman. She works in the greenhouses and helps with farming and stuff like that. And she looks really sad right now. And you've never quite seen her with that look in her eyes before.
I will scoot on over there. Hey, Esmeralda, you okay?
Hey Dole. I mean, I guess what's going on?
You know, I don't know. You just seemed a little out of it. Yeah.
My husband left me.
Oh.
Yeah, it's been a hard time.
Well, is there anything I can do to help?
I don't. We had a big fight, and he threw on a pack, and he went storming out into the Ashwood. He said something about starting over a new life in Bloomington. But when he threw on that pack, we have this family heirloom. It's this artifact from ancient times. It's this ring that has a really shiny rock in it. He's grabbing stuff. He accidentally grabbed that and took it with him and just took off into the Ashwood. Normally, we have these fights. He comes back after like a day, but it's been 2 or 3 and I haven't seen him.
Okay. Quick question. I can help you. You know what I do.
I don't want him dead.
No. I don't just do that. I can do other things.
Okay.
But I'm actually heading in there tonight.
Okay.
I need to find some people. Do you know which route he normally would take into the forest? If I can get a good heading, maybe I can backtrack his steps and to figure out where maybe he was when he got lost, if he is lost, or
yeah,
God forbid.
If you go to the north a little bit, and then there's a small little lake, and most people travel along around the west side of it. If you go to the east side instead, he has a cabin that he set up there. Sometimes he just goes there to think. That might be the best way to find him.
Not me just furiously pulling up a Word doc because I don't have a notebook. You said so to the north, west side, east side of the lake.
Yeah, just this little tiny lake. Yeah, I wouldn't swim in it. There's leeches.
Ooh. Huh. Don't like leeches.
Is this something I'd have to pay you for, Dole?
Nah, this one's free.
I can't do that. That would be no, Dole. No. Here.
Nah,
She hands you a handful of gold. She says, half now, half later. If you can get me that ring back, that means the most to me.
Okay. I will begrudgingly take it. Well, I'll see what I can do for you. Yeah, I'll see what I can do for you. No promises, but I will certainly give it my best shot. I know I think Marin's going into the woods too, so maybe I can convince them to come help me too.
Okay. I have one other thing that I want to give you before you go.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I was planning on throwing some of my husband's stuff out, and I took a quick stop at the bar, and she pulls a little box out, puts it on the table. She starts rummaging around in it, and she pulls out a bottle of cologne. I feel like this would be your scent.
Oh, I take it. I open it. I smell it.
Musky in all the right ways.
Oh, thank God. I just start dousing myself.
I feel like that should be a shirt somewhere, musky in all the right ways.
New merch.
You see her sniff in, and then just a single tear comes out.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
It's okay.
Poor timing.
It's okay.
No, and I'll kind of reach forward and put a hand on her hand, a tiny hand. We'll find him.
Okay.
Or at least try to figure out what happened.
Thank you. All right. I should get home. One's enough for me. She puts it down, puts a couple gold pieces for the bartender. She's just doing a quick little stop off here, a little midday pick me up, and goes about her day. Feeling a little bit better about herself in the hopes that she'll be able to get this family heirloom back.
Nice. Okay.
Perfect.
You said, sorry, that was a handful of gold?
A handful of gold, yeah. So gold works a little bit weird. If you're just like tipping or something like that, we don't mark it down. But every time you get, I think it's 10 handfuls, you get a bag. And when you get 10 bags, you get a chest. And then you can't carry more than a chest unless you go to a bank or something. But if it's chump change, we don't track it. So yeah. You've got this little gig. Marin, where are you at right now?
I've had an absolutely lovely day. I got a free lunch. I got a cat nap. I should probably wander back into town and start packing up for the trip tonight. And keep an eye out for Dole, since we're traveling together. I won't change back out of cat form for now.
You're packing up as a cat?
Well, I'm getting back to the greenhouse as a cat. Although I suppose I could just move around some bundles of herbs with a mouth.
Cool. Yeah. Dole and Marin, I'll say you guys meet back up at the greenhouse. You see a bucket go running by you, Dole, as you're walking towards the greenhouse.
Hey, Lucky!
Yes?
What's going on? Why are you in such a rush? I don't think I've ever seen you move.
Child, missing, ran into the woods, chasing a bunny.
Shit. Okay. Do you need help?
If you would be so kind.
Give me 1 second. I need to go get Marin.
Fine. By the way, stay away from Carl. He's on the warpath.
Hey, I'm just saying. If you need a little work done on the side pro bono.
I'm banishing him in the morning.
Okay, then I start fucking just hauling my little ass to the greenhouse.
Bucket, are you going with him or are you going ahead?
I'll go ahead.
You go ahead, letting him know which direction to head in. Dole, you go charging into the greenhouse. Marin, you're a cat. Take it away.
Marin! Oh, hi, Marin. Looks down. Probably haven't seen this before. Hey, so A kid just ran into the woods chasing a bunny. Esmeralda's husband ran into the woods. I've been tasked with getting an heirloom ring back. He may or may not be dead. We should probably go now. Bucket's already heading into the forest, and I don't know what his combat capabilities are.
Can you meows?
Can you talk in animal form?
This is even more peculiar because out of a cat's mouth comes now. Honestly,
Yes,
just
no.
help me get a to-go bag.
Okay.
Grab that one, that one,
Yep. Okay.
that one.
Oh.
Thank you. Are we running now?
Yeah. You want to get up?
I think I can keep pace with you right now.
Okay. And I'll just start fucking hauling ass.
I'm pretty sure a cat could run faster than a tiny goblin human. Like 99% sure.
Christian, let me hope and dream.
All right. You guys go charging into the forest, and we cut back to Derry and Rosen.
Okay.
The mist has gotten thicker.
Doesn't look good.
Yeah. I don't. She's her nose is twitching. Her ears are twitching. Her tail. Everything is just like giving off uneasy vibes, and she's just looking around like, oh God, I don't know where we are anymore. Are there any animals nearby?
Roll me instinct for that.
That is a 16 with fear. Oh fuck.
Oh my god, it's so much fear, guys.
It's 9 fear. Thank you.
Jesus.
You look around and stand there quietly for a moment, trying to hear if there are birds or any other type of movement. And you hear from the mist a low growl.
Okay, so are we anywhere near a lake?
As you look around, you just see trees as far as the eye can see. And they can't see very far because of mist.
You know that anime thing where they do the shiver all the way up and it like shakes their clothes and stuff? That's what happens to her. Up her back, like from her tail all the way up, just this shiver of, oh fuck. Dari, we are not alone. And we are lost.
I know.
This is not good. This is the last time I go chasing after one of your funny dreams. I mean it this time.
I think I was gonna say I pick Roisin up, but Roisin's 6 feet tall. I think Dari is gonna look really, really like have a very funny look in his face. And he's gonna look at Roisin and be like, "This is the first time I've been scared for my life. We should run."
Yeah, I think that's a good idea, but run in which direction? I don't know where we are anymore.
Away from the growl?
Okay, that works. Can I pick up my little mushroom friend and run because I'm bigger?
Yeah, she is bigger than me.
You go and pick her up, and as you sling him over your shoulder, a howl pierces through the mist directly behind you from where you heard the growl.
Here's fucking gone. Bolt as fast as she can fucking go, zigzagging and just away, opposite direction of that scary shit.
Can you roll me an agility roll as you go to run away through the birch bark trees and the mist?
That is a 12 with hope.
The howl begins to grow distant in the background as you go running away into the mist, and you charge blindly on, unsure of which direction you're heading in. We cut over to Bucket. Bucket, we cut to you right as you're about to charge into the forest.
Do I hear the howl from where I am?
You don't.
Okay. I'm going to keep going in, see if I can see the child from where I am.
As you go running into the forest, taking a look to see any sign of this kid, can you roll me? It would be instinct as well.
That is a 15 with hope.
A 15 with hope. Maybe about 300-400 feet away, you catch a glimpse of his little clothes. He's wearing a bright red shirt, so it stands out amidst those stark white of the birch bark trees. You catch him running ahead. He's very far away.
Young man, excuse me, young man. Young man.
You try and calling out to him?
Yeah, I'm going to try to call out to him. I'm going to keep walking forward as well.
Okay. I'm going to say roll me presence with disadvantage.
11 minus 2, 9. 9 with hope.
You see him. You're feeling hopeful that you're going to be able to help this kid before he gets too deep into the forest. You've heard things about this forest. You know it's normally safe, but what with, wild animals, what could happen to this kid? But you can see him. He's right there. You continue on pressing forward. The kid is smaller than you, so he's able to weave between these trees a little more elegantly than you can. So it feels like you are sort of keeping pace with him as you go deeper into this forest. And a light mist begins to trickle past your feet. Marin and Dole, you guys are running as well. I'll say you are quick enough that you see Bucket just past the meadow where the animals normally like to hang out. You see him disappear into the forest as he's calling out to a kid. What are you going to do?
I'm going to chase after him. Is this the side of the lake that the husband went in on, or no? Or of the woods?
Yes, so everything is going towards a northern direction.
Okay. Yeah, and I'll just kind of chase after Bucket. I'm going to be quiet. I'm not going to be shouting.
Okay. You go chasing after Bucket, and you see Bucket ahead of you, kind of like weaving and darting in between trees as you're doing the same thing. Can you roll me agility to keep up with Bucket?
I rolled a crit.
You rolled a crit. Yeah, so if you ever roll a crit in this game, it's when you roll two of the same number. You are running, and with a crit, I'll actually say you start to catch up to him. Marin, as a cat, technically I should have made you roll for it, but it's okay. I'll give it to you this time. You're running and keeping pace with Dole with the power of his crit. You're following behind him, jumping over little like fallen trees and over some mint hedges and stuff like that. You notice the mint beginning to get more and more scarce as you get away from Minthaven, chasing deeper after him into the woods. And you see a mist beginning to float in front of the trees. And just as you're about to catch up with Bucket, you see him go behind a tree and vanish. You charge forward confused. Suddenly, all sound. He was calling out for a kid and there's nothing anymore.
Also, when you roll a crit, you automatically gain a hope and you clear stress.
Yeah.
That's not normal.
No, it is not.
Okay. He counted as... Okay, sound doesn't travel the best in these woods. Maybe I can still pick up a scent or two.
That's where you're gonna be good. I'm not the most survivable in the woods. And
So
I'll kind of let you go ahead.
I'm actually going to spend a hope here and use Gifted Tracker.
Okay. Can you read
just
Gifted
to
Tracker
see if I can
me?
get a direction. So when you're tracking a specific creature or group of creatures based on signs of their passage, you can spend any number of hope and ask the GM that many questions from the following list. I'm going to spend one this time round and just ask what direction did they go in. Also, if I get into combat against Bucket later, I get a +1 to evasion.
You sniff the ground with your little cat nose, and you can see there was the great flooding recently. The floor is still a little muddy, so you can see clearly his footprints to follow.
Well, at least we still have a direction, even if no sound.
Yeah.
Tally-ho?
Tally-ho. Can I have a grappler.
Okay.
Instead of pulling things to me, because I'm so small, can I use it to pull myself to things?
I'm okay with that personally. I think that's dope. If you want to Spider-Man around, sure.
I'm gonna kind of Batman into a tree.
Yeah, Batman's better. You Batman into a tree as Marin runs ahead following these footprints. Marin, the tracks suddenly disappear.
Oh, fuck.
Dole, you get up and you start to look around. And you see this mist starting to creep and pervade your vision. And you turn and look back at Minthaven. And you see your vision begin to get obstructed of your home city.
Oh. Huh. This mist is coming out of treetop?
It is flowing throughout the forest all at once. The second Minthaven goes out of view, you hear a howl in the distance.
I'll drop back down. Hey, can't see back there either.
There should be tracks here. I mean, I don't know the metal one well, but I've never seen metal just vanish.
As you look down, Marin, there's no tracks behind you. There's only tracks in front of you.
Oh, no. Okay.
Well, this is a problem.
Yeah,
how about our own tracks?
There's no tracks behind you.
So everyone's tracks have gone, so we're somewhere new. Isn't that fun, Dole?
Fun's a word.
And you hear, approaching towards you, Bucket calling for a boy. And you hear what sounds like frantic footsteps coming from a different side of you. And charging out of the mist comes Rosen carrying Dari, and Bucket heading in a completely different direction than he initially was, as the five of you all end up in the same spot together.
I told you, stop picking me up. I hate it. I mean,
I have my
thank you.
rapier out.
It was pick you up or die. And again, I am never following one of your funny dreams because this almost killed us. Are we sure that we got away from that thing? She's like putting her friend down and looking back over her shoulder. I don't know if we got away from it.
Wait. You guys are here too? I thought you guys were over back at the town. What are you doing here?
I don't know. I don't feel good. He starts taking a little bit of the grass and starts eating the grass. I don't feel like a dog. Like, you know how dogs do that whenever they don't feel good? Starts eating the grass.
A small cat looks up. Oh, hello, Rasheen.
She bends down and gives little chinny scratches. It's nice to see you, Marion.
Marion, what's going on?
We're somewhere new. And
apparently
somewhere with funny directions, because we were behind you.
We were in the middle of a forest.
I don't know where that child I was chasing went. That sounded way more ominous than I thought.
Yeah, the mist also has covered all vision. I watched it swallow at least Minthaven, and all of our tracks are missing now.
That's the really fun part. None of us have left any footprints in the way in here. Or at least we haven't. I haven't checked the rest of you.
I don't know if I have. I mean, I'm pretty heavy.
Oh, you did?
Yes, you did, and then you didn't.
I'm wondering if something's erasing the tracks, if the mist is, as we walk.
I think it's more that we've gone somewhere new. I'd almost argue.
As you ponder this, you hear a deep growl, and you hear a heavy footstep. I'm going to spend a fear. First, you see its shadow in the mist. You see it's walking on 4 legs. It's got a long tail that swishes behind it. It's very furry looking. You see a paw step out of the mist. A mottled gray color. You see patches of fur. And you see muscle and sinew and bone. Another step. Its snout comes through. You see its teeth, yellowed with age. Its eyes, milky, white, blind. Its head, part of its skull, is sticking out. It steps forward and starts to go to the side beside your group. You can see its rib cage. Are those maggots? And as it looks at you, it howls and lifts its head to the sky. Charging out of the mist, I spend 4 more fear as 4 wolves come charging out to attack your group.
Oh, no.
You see these wolves come tearing out of the mist at you all. I activated all 5, and there are, in fact, 5 players. It is going to be 1 strike each. I am going to mark a stress on every single wolf in order to use their hobbling strike, which essentially means they're going to hit you harder than normal. Just in terms of lay of the land, there's a bunch of trees around. All of these trees are maybe about 60, 70 feet tall. They're all pretty thin. Birch bark trees don't get too thick, at least not in my experience of them. And there's this pervasive mist that's surrounding the field as well, and you're surrounded on all sides. First one's going for Dari. Dari, I only get
Dari is on. I don't know if this matters, but I did say that Dari was eating grass like a dog to calm his stomach. So he is like on the floor. I know that matters in D&D context. I don't know if that matters in Daggerheart.
It would not outside of flavor. This one goes to try and charge at you right as you bend over to pick up some grass. It goes jumping over your head accidentally because I only rolled a 5.
Okay, so Dari's gonna go down to get some grass. The thing's gonna jump over his head, and he's gonna look at Roisin and go, "Not friend?
Not friend."
Pulls out the quarterstaff. Not friend.
Perfect. The next one's gonna charge, and it's going for Dole. It comes and it turns on its side, almost like it's going to try and chomp you on the side of your head. This one does get a 11 to hit. What is your evasion?
12.
12. A hair's breadth. You feel it knocks your hat off your head. You feel the hot breath come from its mouth, and you just smell the stink and rank from it. Going for Bucket. Bucket, I got a nat 20.
Oh.
But that doesn't matter in this game, right?
Oh, it does. It's still a crit. The DM
really?
crits on a nat 20. I roll d20s for my stuff. I need dice.
That definitely beats an 11.
Yeah, just a bit. Gonna be a total of 29 damage. What is your severe threshold?
12.
I more than double it, which would be 4 HP for your severe. You can spend a single armor to knock that down to only doing 3 HP.
I'll spend an armor to do 3.
This one, as it jumps at you, it bites you right on the chest, right where it says bucket. You hear a as your entire chest cavity caves in on itself, reducing some of your armor, and it throws you to the ground, and you like bounce off the ground from the sheer force of this creature. This thing is taller than you. Not fun. Marin. I get a 18 to hit.
Yes.
This one comes at you and bites your arm.
I'm a cat still.
Oh no, this thing crunches your front leg in its jaws. You feel your bones snap, and it throws you into the air.
Alrighty.
19 damage. What happens when you're a cat, though?
That is what I'm just looking at. When I take major or greater damage, I do drop out of beast form.
You mark armor slots as usual. So you can mark an armor.
I'm going to drop out either way.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see how damage carries over to the main
It looks like it doesn't stack like D&D druids. It looks like it's just your HP is your HP.
So I just kind of out. Cool.
Yep.
Marin pops back.
Just get chomped, whipped to the side, and then Marin appears.
Brushes off the one missing arm, and
it's not missing. It's just very broken.
Oh no, the one which is already missing. Kind of forgot the entire prosthetic thing.
Oh no. That's better. I think it just rips your prosthetic arm off and throws it away. That works. Cool. And the last one, going for Roshan. This one is a 15 to hit.
Yeah, that hits me.
This one comes at you head on. This is the one that initially stepped out of the wood, out of the mist at you. It makes eye contact with you, and you're a wolf kin. This is a wolf. You get a sense from it that it's challenging you. And it charges at you. Sorry, what number is this? I rolled all ones on my dice, so it's only 13 damage. What is your major and minor thresholds?
9 and then 17. So it's major damage, right?
Yeah, so it'd be 2. You can spend an armor to knock it down to 1.
I think I'm okay with taking it at the moment.
Okay. It grabs onto your forearm and starts to pull back like a giant dog doing tug of war. You feel blood beginning to drip out of your arm, and you see it starting to coat its muzzle, but it doesn't take its pale eyes off of you as it starts to pull and start to try and jerk you back. The spotlight goes to you, players.
Well, I know what I would do if anyone minds. Darcy's pretty one track it. The shining light of hope in his life his arm is being ripped off. So Darcy's going to totally ignore the one going after him and is going to go after, I'm going to attack the one that is currently attached to Ro, trying to get it to detach.
One note, anybody who took damage, you are currently vulnerable. Vulnerable means if I attack you again, I'll roll with advantage.
Cool.
All right, you're going to attack the one that is fighting with Roshin. What weapon do you have? Or are you just
I have a
fists?
quarterstaff.
Oh, you have a quarterstaff, right.
It's forceful push is my ability that I would like to use. Make an attack with your primary weapon against a target within melee range. On a success, deal damage. Knock them back to close range because I'm trying to get the dog off of Roshin. I'm trying to get that off of her.
Got you.
10 plus 2, 12.
You hit.
With hope.
So you gain a hope, and you do hit this wolf.
Get out of here.
Close range, for context, is somewhere between 10 to 30 feet away. You go and smack this thing. How much damage do you do?
A d6.
So you actually, on a success with hope, you add a d6. What is your damage, for your quarterstaff?
My damage is a d6.
So it's 2d6 then, because you're adding a d6 to your damage roll.
Yeah.
Cool.
5 and a 1. Really good and really bad. So 6.
6 is still major for this creature, so it does take 2 HP, and it goes flying back. You see it slams into one of the trees. You hear a loud cracking sound, and it falls kind of unceremoniously to the ground and starts to struggle to get up. It's about 15 feet away from you right now.
And then I'm going to Roro.
Wow, you really hit him hard. Yeah, I'm okay. Thank you. I didn't realize you could hit him that hard.
Yeah. That was scary.
Eyes are bolting a bit. She's never seen this side of Dari before.
And then that would be the end of my turn. I'll pass. I don't know how it works, but I'll pass.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Once you do your roll, and we narrate what happens, that's the end of your spotlight. And then the spotlight, because you haven't rolled with fear and I'm not stealing it yet, would go to the players.
I would like to go next. I have a thing I want to do.
Go for it.
So as Bucket gets clamped down on by this wolf, and the bucket gets crumpled on his chest, he goes, "Okay, now I'm holding you in contempt." And you watch as the blue glowing light from in between his neck pieces turns red.
Okay.
And I am gonna cast. I'm gonna spend a single hope, and I'm gonna cast Rain of Blades.
Ooh, amazing. You know what? I'll say you can hit all 4 wolves, just not the one that's already been hit.
18 with fear.
An 18 still hits, however.
That's 10.
10, Jesus.
And he's my element is lightning, so he just watches all these sparks fly off me, and they're basically mini Zeus lightning bolts.
That is 3 damage to every single wolf. You go and you Rain of Blades, and they sprinkle out, and they hit all of these wolves. Little pelts of lightning energies shooting out, just ripping flesh and hair off of these wolves. They kind of whimper under their breaths as this attack goes out. And You feel super confident in that moment until you look out in the distance and see coming towards you is a kid in a red shirt.
Oh, this fucking kid.
My turn. You rolled with fear.
No.
You see this kid walking towards you, and you see him stop as he sees these wolves in the battle that's going on. And all of a sudden you see him scream and plummet down, as if something just pulled him into the earth.
Oh, shit.
I'm going to spend all 5 of my hope and go down to 0 hope to activate... it would be all 5. I spend all 5 hope to activate all 5 wolves to once again do a round of attacks.
Ay.
Okay.
This is crazy.
There is an imaginary countdown that's happening in the background that I'm not telling you guys about. That countdown is currently at 5. The first one is going to go for Dari. Dari, your wolf that initially attacked you, that you ignored, leaps over the entire party to try and attack you from above. This one does get a 17 to hit. So is 17 higher than your evasion?
Yes.
Cool. So then it means you don't evade it. This creature, as it comes down, it's going to claw your back. Just
Ow.
mushroom
Spores
mushroom
come
juices just across the ground. And he is going to deal 16 total damage.
7 and 14.
It does, unfortunately, go to severe damage as it claws your back. These deep gouges. It is not a pleasant feeling. You mark 3 HP.
I am going to use an armor to mark 2 HP.
Perfect. What are you wearing, leather armor? Yeah, so the leather armor on your back helped deflect some of the claws away from you. Still stings, though. 2 HP. Going for Dole. Dole, you did not get hit before, so this is a straight roll. And he misses again. I only got a 5. I think that's what he rolled on you last time. He goes to try and attack you from below this time, and you jump over his head. Bucket, you're currently vulnerable because you got hit once. Vulnerable means I roll with advantage. In this case, I got a 17 to hit Bucket.
That hits.
How are you looking, Bucket?
Oh, no.
I'm on half health.
2, 3, 14. 14 damage to Bucket.
Oh, that's 3. I'm gonna mark an armor.
Bucket marks an armor, getting some of his metal destroyed in order to protect his important circuitry. And I'm rolling with advantage because that was a 2. Becomes a 16 when I roll with advantage because you're currently vulnerable.
Well, yeah, that does hit.
This one, confused how you suddenly turned from a cat into Furbolg, gets angry and charges straight at you, lunging for your shoulder. Oh shit, I rolled high. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 21.
So that is severe. I'm going to mark an armor to take it down to major.
Chomps on your shoulder. You've got some armor up on your shoulder, some thick, probably leather armor I think you're wearing.
It
helps protect you a little bit. And Roshan, this one that had attacked you before, it succeeded on hurting you, so you are vulnerable.
Yes.
It is, you know what? Because of the forceful push and the fact that it went away, I'm going to say you're no longer vulnerable. I'm going to say that Dari's support there helped you gain your footing back. It is going to lunge. It's going to start running 15 feet and lunge at you, but it's not going to be with advantage. And I rolled a 4.
Nope.
You dodge out of the way just in time as its dead teeth gnash at you. The play passes back to you guys. You saw the kid in the red shirt disappear. I'm going to say he was about 50 feet away when that happened.
Okay.
Who would like the spotlight?
I didn't do this first time around, but beast form causes stress. As a Firbolg, every time I take a stress, I roll a d6. If it's a 6, I don't take that stress.
Okay. I'll let you do that retroactively. That's fine.
Nope.
Still stressed.
And nope. Yep, still stressed. But I'm gonna become a wolf of my own.
Awesome. You become a wolf. You're a little bit smaller and more lively.
Tit for tat, as it were.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do a hobbling strike on, I think, the one attacking Dole.
You got it.
Alrighty, so that is going to be 18 with hope.
18 with hope, you gain a hope, and you definitely hit this creature. You don't need to worry about rolling damage because it only has 1 HP left. There's no way that it can survive. How do you kill this wolf?
Marin jumps past it, grabs it by the back of the neck, and gives it a quick shake. Somehow, despite it being larger than her, in this case, breaks its neck and drops it.
Dole,
growling slightly still.
like somebody doing the worm, this wolf corpse just right in front of you.
Hello.
Good dog.
Good dog.
We haven't discussed that boundary yet. That's in character.
My bad.
I think that's probably a good time to pass the spotlight on to Dole, if that's okay with everybody.
Yeah.
Perfect. Dole, jump in.
Where's that kid?
The kid is about 50 feet away from you. It's hard to tell what's north, what's south, east, or west at this point with the pervasive mist.
So, I'm going to run that way, and to get some extra range, when I get to the end of the range band before I have to make the agility check, I want to use my grappler to fire out, claw the ground, and drag myself along the ground over to get closer.
Sounds good. I'll make you do an agility roll, but I'll give you advantage on it doing it that way.
12 with hope.
12 with hope. You do get out of the fray and go flying off towards where the kid is. As you get to the ground, what you see is a skeletal hand as it sinks into the ground and disappears, as if the ground was undisturbed.
Okay, the kid's still there?
The kid is gone. He's nowhere around.
He's gone. Okay. Okay.
You can only assume he got pulled under as well.
Yeah.
And I will say that is Dole's turn. Rosen, you haven't gone yet.
Okay. The one that attacked that missed me, is it still like close by?
Oh yeah, it's eyeing you up.
Oh.
This is
Okay,
like
then I'm gonna whack him with my great axe.
You got
or my battle axe.
This one's a little bigger than the other ones. He's got a bit darker fur, what's left of it. He seems like he's kind of the leader of this pack. He's chosen you as the one he wants to fight.
All right. Well, let's see what we get with the roll here. 7 + 3 is a 10.
You go and take a swing at this wolf, and he just steps back really quickly. Your weapon swings in front of him, slashing through the mist, parting it, but it does not hit the wolf.
Can I snarl at him, though?
Oh, yeah. He snarls back at you. You just growl at each other.
Yeah, just...
Still your move. Dari, I'll say you're right beside Rosen. Who would like to take the spotlight?
I'll go ahead and take it. Sorry, do you want to take the back, Soul?
No, it's your part. You go for it.
Okay. I'm gonna go back to back with Roro, and I'm going to fight off the wolf that was attacking me and that ripped up my back. I like to imagine that like spores came out of my back instead of like blood. I have like spores and spores came out. Anyways.
Oh hell yeah, that's way cooler.
So I'm gonna go ahead and try to knock this one back again with my quarterstaff. I rolled 17 with hope.
Yeah, you get a 17 with hope. That definitely hits this guy.
And I'm going to immediately spend that hope that I just gained in order to temporarily make him vulnerable.
You got it.
3 and a 3, another 6.
6 puts it to his major damage threshold, and that does 2 HP of damage, which kills that wolf.
I'd like to imagine that Dari is really, really upset about his shirt getting fucked up because he's a bum, and so he doesn't have a lot of clothes, and the clothes that he does have, he really treasures. And so he's just gonna take his pole and unceremoniously ram it into the mouth and up into the soft palate and crack that soft palate into the brain.
Ugh.
grotesque cracking sound. This creature's eyes, if they could roll, would, and it just slumps to the ground, hitting its chin first. Just a big thump.
And then I turn back to Roisin because I care about her.
All right. We still have 3 of these guys.
I think Baxel wanted to go.
Yeah, Bucket. You got
So
attacked twice by this guy.
Okay, as I looked down, I realized that the bucket that was emblazoned across my chest, that has now gone. And it goes from red, the glowing parts of it go from red to white. And I'm gonna rain a blade again. I'm gonna rob him again.
Awesome. The 3 are still within range.
Yep, they're still within range. And how many of them are vulnerable now?
None are vulnerable right now. The
None are
one that
vulnerable, okay.
Alex made vulnerable died.
Yeah, that's a 13 with hope.
13 with hope. You gain a hope, and you definitely hit all of these wolves.
Okay, so that is 8 points of damage.
Okay. There are 3 wolves. How do you kill all 3?
Hail!
Sorcerer
Bucket!
for you. That's a
I suppose
sorcerer.
it's kind of like an EMP of just blades that just shoots out of me, and you just watch as I glow from my white, and all of a sudden the rest of my metal goes white, and then all of a sudden this like rain of like lightning blades just fly out of me and hit every single wolf.
That's amazing. If anybody's watched Fire Force, you know the sound effect. Yeah, everyone who's watching it is just nodding. Yep. These wolves just get wiped out. You see even the mist gets pushed back by the force of this rain of blades. Then it starts to slowly creep back in as silence settles. You see Dole about 50 feet ahead of you, kind of visible through the misty smoke. What would you guys like to do?
The first thing that happens, I believe, is he gets white hot, right? And then like these shooting blades come out, and then I'm imagining he's like not even breathing, like he's not even like.
It's just slowly going back to blue.
I think Dari like just looks to go, man, I gotta get you high one day. I really think it'll help you.
Never gonna happen.
I'm gonna find a way, dude. I'm gonna find a way to get you high. I swear.
I don't think it's physically possible.
You know what? Maybe another computer boy can help. Maybe another one of you guys can.
Another computer
I just feel like
boy.
I just feel like you'll enjoy it, man.
I don't know why, but I figured you just did some kind of slur.
He looks at Roisin. Is computer boy a slur? Is that a slur?
Kind of like looks sideways and like back and forth quick. Like I don't really know. He's not. I don't interact with too many. He's the only robot I know.
Damn. Is that a slur? I don't know if that's a slur. Anyways, he turns to Dole, who is like farther away than everybody else. Did you find the kid? You didn't find the kid.
There was definitely a skeleton hand that pulled this kid underneath the ground. The ground is now fine, but it was as if it was liquid. Just straight through. Is there any traces of anything odd with this patch of dirt? Are there like dead plants around it? Is it like, does it seem anything off like that?
If there's someone to track, I can take a look. I hoist my one gone arm over my shoulder. I'll put that back on in a bit.
You look around and you don't see anything. There's no trace in the ground that something was here. But you start to hear a curious sound as you're all looking around. Just this sound of a rhythmic snare drum. As you look around, you see, deep in the mist, a shadow. More shadows appearing. Humanoid in shape.
I want to hide.
More shadows appearing. You tuck behind a birch bark tree, peering out.
Would I recognize these shapes?
Vaguely humanoid, all looking like average-sized human elves and dwarves. The fog begins to clear away, and you see a group of skeletons wearing what look like band uniforms.
Is this the Black Parade?
And you see one person step forward, very red, regal shirt, big black hat, no face, and he points off to one side. As he points, the mist begins to swallow him and his group, and you see the mist sort of reform, and the trees begin to move and open up, and you see ahead of you Minthaven, barely visible through this mist. You feel a tremor in the ground, growing, vibrating, when all of a sudden a large explosion occurs in the center of town. And from this incredibly far distance, thousands of feet away, you see an orange mushroom cloud rising into the sky.
What the fuck?
And begin to billow out.
Oh no.
As it billows out, a shockwave goes through the birch bark forest. Twigs begin to rain down on you, forcing you to cover your eyes. The sound stops. You look up. It's as if the trees hadn't moved, and you see the mist slowly creeping down and settling, and slowly begins to disappear. And that's where we'll end the session.
What the fuck, dog?
That was a moment.
Fucking hell.
For sure. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
That was really fun though.
Thank you for watching our fantastic episode, and we look forward to many more adventures and stories with you in the future. We do stream these sessions live on Twitch at Dragon_Teacup, so there are chances for you to interact directly with our stories. You can catch our Valboro campaign the first Tuesday of every month, or our Oops Only campaign the third Wednesday of every month, and occasional other TTRPG sessions when scheduling allows. We also do video games. Right now I'm playing through the Final Fantasy series, and I'm on the final boss of Final Fantasy IV. We also appreciate if you share around our podcast with family and friends, leave comments, etc., etc. All of our links are available on linktr.ee/thedumpstat. Specifically in this session, we're Baxel Fix as Bucket, Aelxbomb as Dari, Logicalyew as Dole. For the spellings of those names, please look in the comments below. They are all fantastic streamers who I met through being involved in this community. If you like the style of TTRPGs that we do and want to get more involved, make sure to ask for the Discord and the stream chat. We are more than welcoming to newcomers and have a little community growing on there. And don't forget to stay dumpy.
Was the kid that ran into the forest the kid that was annoying Alex?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. The kid in the
And
red
wearing
shirt.
a shirt, which is a little suspicious.
In all honesty, I was gonna DM you about something which I wasn't making a face about red shirt for the Star Trek reason.
I didn't even...
Dude, as soon as he said red shirt, I was like, oh no, not a kid.
Oh, that's really funny. Oh, no. No. I just wanted something that would stand out against the birch bark.
Oh. Well.
But he'd mentioned something being in red in the forest.
Yeah.
So I thought that I was starting to think the kid was the
Oh, you
That's
thought
what I
he
was
was...
Warden in an absolutely horrible little lure form.
I'm not going to
This
pull a
is about to be
sixth
some
sense on you
Lovecraft.
guys. It's not Bruce Willis. The kid isn't the Ashwood Warden. That would have been a really good idea, though. No.
Pretty cool if he was, though.
You've been DMing me for a while, and now I have trust issues.
Don't spoil my DM style, bro. Everyone else is new to it.